This is News with the Disney Dude. If you like me ranting and raving about Disney, Walt Disney World 3 times a week, please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content, and please hit that thumbs up if you like the video. Here now is the news for Friday, September 26th of 2025. The Mr. Potato Head statue has returned to its place at Disney Springs. Just regular refurbishment. Especially with these statues, with these statues exposed to the Florida elements all the time. They want to keep these things looking fresh and up to date. So he is now back. He's now back and looking all refreshed and ready to go. A new Cruella de Vil baseball jersey has arrived at Walt Disney World at Disney's Animal Kingdom, because Cruella de Vil goes to Animal Kingdom, not the Magic Kingdom, but she goes to Animal Kingdom for some reason. Okay, but the baseball jersey has arrived. It is if you have $75 to spare, it's $75, $74.99 for the jersey. First signs of construction at former Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So they are. We assume that they are using this space as offices right now because Walt Disney World has a lot of projects going on, a lot of upcoming and new stuff. They are using that building for the offices of the Imagineers. So that's their headquarters for everything. I would assume everything at Walt Disney World, but they are using that space to plan the Monsters Inc. area and the animation, the new animation building coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. More on that in a little bit. But they're getting set. They're getting set. It's gonna be a busy couple of years. Wood paneling has been added to Birdcage Bar, and a new bell service desk opens at the Grand Floridian Resort. So, as you may know, they've been doing a whole lot of refurbishment over at the Grand Floridian. They're redoing the whole lobby. The whole lobby's getting a totally new makeover. Of course, they did get rid of the birdcage, which is sad, but they've honored it with this new bar that's that they built in that space. Birdcage, it's the Birdcage Bar. So at least it's not totally gone, but I miss the bird cages. I really do. Alright, now on to some cute and good news. Disney's Animal Kingdom celebrates Bakso, the tiger's first birthday. So if you are at Disney's Animal Kingdom, any time this year, go ahead and go on to Maharaja Jungle Trek and say happy birthday or sing happy birthday to baby Bakso, who's now 1 year old. So happy birthday, Bakso. The Star Wars Chewbacca meet and greet has changed in Galaxy's Edge after Launch Bay's official closure. So he used to meet in Animation Courtyard in Star Wars Launch Bay. Since that's closed, he has now moved over to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. He is now meeting near the Millennium Falcon. So look for Chewbacca in that area when you go to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Second Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party has now sold out. The date that it's sold out is November 10th. So I'm not going to get into this rant again because I did this last time. But the parties are going to sell out. The parties are definitely going to be selling out. So make sure to get your tickets now if you haven't already. If you're like me and bought them early, good for you. Okay, but if you want to go to the Christmas party, I would definitely get on that. Definitely get on it because it's selling out really quick. The Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party is sold out. That is it. No more tickets for this year. So if you want to go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, you still have some time to buy tickets, but I wouldn't wait too long. I would not wait too long, okay? Because those tickets are going like hotcakes. New Darth Vader meet and greet for Disney Visa Club members, Disney Visa card members. His meet and greet has now changed at Disney's Hollywood Studios, following the permanent closure of Launch Bay. He is now meeting in the extended queue for Star Wars: The Adventures Continue. That ride holds an insane amount of people, so they don't use that extended queue hardly ever, unless of course it's coming, because now we're coming up on the holidays, so November and December they'll be probably using that extended queue, but right now they don't use that queue at all. They don't use that extended queue hardly at all. I mean, that ride holds an insane amount of people, so there's hardly ever even a wait. So but just keep that, just to let you know that Darth Vader is now meeting guests in that extended queue for Star Tours: The Adventures Continue. Construction walls are up now at Animation Courtyard in Disney's Hollywood Studios. There are construction walls everywhere. I haven't been yet to Hollywood Studios to see these construction walls. I've seen pictures, though. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. So it's going to be a maze. It's going to be a maze to walk through Animation Courtyard right now, because they're taking out Launch Bay. They're getting that area. They're getting rid of that area to make way for the animation studio, which this is gonna this is gonna sound bad to some Star Wars people, but I don't care. Launch Bay was a wasted space. It was wasted space, okay? Before COVID, it was, they had the film in there, they had the meet and greets in there, the characters would, walk through that area. So it was a happening place, pre-COVID. After COVID, that area just died. It just died. And I was like, okay, this area needs to go. This area needs to go. It is so much wasted space. All right. So I'm glad that they're doing something about this. If I had it my way, that's where I would have put Muppet Vision 3D. I would have moved it over to that space. The animation thing makes sense because of that animation building that's already there. But if I had it my way, that's where I would have put, the new Muppets Courtyard. Just move it over to that area. But, what's done is done now. But just keep in mind that it's going to be a maze of construction walls when you go to Animation Courtyard. They got that whole area pretty much blocked off. You're still able to access The Little Mermaid: A Musical Adventure at this time. That show is not going to close because of the construction, thankfully. But they've got that whole area pretty much, blocked off, and they're demolishing the big archway. So that area is gonna be wrought with construction for quite a while. So just keep that in mind when you go to Animation Courtyard. It's probably gonna take you an extra few minutes to get some places there. All right. And speaking of which, the Walt Disney World app, on the My Disney Experience app has been updated. The map has been updated to remove Star Wars Launch Bay and most of Animation Courtyard. So that area of the map is gone. The only thing that remains on that map is obviously The Little Mermaid: A Musical Adventure, because that show is not closing, which I'm happy that they're not closing it, because A, it just opened, and B, you need things to do at Hollywood Studios. Okay? You need things that you need more things you can do at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Okay, so I'm glad that, they're, keeping the show open and everything. I would assume that everything else is going to stay open. The restrooms back there, obviously the exit for both the Little Mermaid and for the Walt Disney Presents Theater, and they're keeping that whole area open with the adjoining gift shop as well. So that whole area is gonna still be open, but again, it's gonna be a lot of construction walls. So prepare to be like a rat in a maze, because you're just gonna be doing, weaving in and out. All right, so just to let you just to keep that in mind. But I'm glad that they're doing something. They're finally doing something worthwhile with this space. Finally doing something worthwhile with this space, because after COVID, I was like, man, they need to get rid of that launch bay. They need to get rid of it, because that area is dead. And I don't even go back there. This is gonna rub some people the wrong way, but I am not a Star Wars fan. Okay, now I love Rise of the Resistance. I love Star Tours, I like the characters, okay? I obviously know who the characters are, but I don't watch the movies. I've never watched, the movies. I'm just not a Star Wars fan. So, that launch bay area, especially after they put in Galaxy's Edge, I was like, man, I really hope that they get rid of this thing, because this is just really bad, empty, wasted space. So, I'm glad that they're doing that now. I'm glad that they're doing that. I know that a lot of people are going to be upset and, angry about it, but I'm sorry, but that area, that launch bay area, that died with the COVID closure. That died after Walt Disney World reopened, and they never really used that space again. Launch Bay has been dead since 2020. All right. So, again, I know a lot of people, that was probably some people's, I liked walking around Launch Bay, but the whole time I was walking around Launch Bay, at no point was I like, man, this is the greatest thing ever. No. Because I can walk, at the other end of the park, I can go to Galaxy's Edge. I can go to Batuu. It's right there. So I don't need another Star Wars area. All right? So, and, I'm hoping that sometime down the road, they'll get rid of the stage for Jedi Temples, what was it? What was it called? Trials of the Temple, I think. That Star Wars show that was right in front of Star Tours. I hope they do something with that area. I don't know. I mean, that's another wasted space. That's another wasted space, because that show never came back after COVID. I'm gonna assume at this point that that show is dead. It's not coming back. So I wish they would do something with that space. Do something with that space, and just having it just sit there and rot. Okay? But, I don't even know what you would even do. Because that's such a small area. I don't know what you would do. I guess you could, if they wanted to, they could take out that stage and put in, like, extra seating, for the backstage, that restaurant there. But again, it's such a small area. I don't know what you would do. I really don't know what you would do, but you gotta do something. You gotta do something, because, people like you and I are going, we walk by there and we're like, oh, that show used to be there. That just wasted space. And then people that have never been before, they're like, what's this space for? Why is there a little stage right there? There's no show there? Why is there no show? So maybe sometime down the road they can do something with that space, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. All right. Those are your stories for this episode. I do want to tell everyone that this coming Monday and Wednesday there will be I will not be doing the news on Monday and Wednesday. I close at Publix, so I get off at 10 o'clock at night. So that's gonna be too late for me to do any shows, because by the time I get off work, I get home, I change my clothes, I'm tired, so there will be no Monday or Wednesday shows. All right, but I should be back. Hopefully, I should be back on Friday. But just to let you know that there will be no Monday or Wednesday shows. All right, so that'll do it for this episode. Again, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel for more content. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Guys, have a great weekend. I will see you right back here all the way, in a week. So, it'll be a week until the next show. But you guys keep each other safe and healthy. And remember that tomorrow is just a dream away.